Hi everybody, this is Carrie with Little Everythings. Today I'm going to be working on some cards from this card kit. It's Anna Griffin's Watercolor Floral Decoupage card making kit. This is the first auto ship, and I did do an unboxing video of this kit, so if you want to check that out, I'll put the link in the comment section. But today we're going to be making 3 cards from this kit. So today I'm going to be using these flowers, this particular decoupage flower for my first card, and I'm going to show you how to put it together. They have numbers on the back, so this one is J1, and then you would layer J2 and J3 on top of it, and this one here is just an extra piece that you can use for whatever you'd like. So you get plenty. What I've done is, instead of you watching me actually punch these out, I've already punched them out and everything, just to watch, so you can watch me layer them, see how they go. I'm going to use this card base here. It's a lovely gold color, and this is the insert that I'm going to put in it. If you can remember, sometimes it's a little easier to put the insert in first before you start, but you don't have to. I've done it after. I've done it at the end before as well, and it works fine. So I just usually put a small piece of tape on the inside here, and that's usually all I need. Actually, you probably don't even need quite that much. Before I peel it off, I like to line it up, make sure like it looks okay, and then I will just hold it in place and peel off the top. Okay, so that when you open it, it's nice. It fits in there nicely. Everything's done, and then I don't have to worry about forgetting to put it in later. Okay, so this first card is really strictly just using what comes in the kit. There's no extras on this particular card. I wanted you to see you can make perfect, if this is your first kit and it's all you've got, you can make beautiful cards out the box, right out the box. So I'm going to use the plain side. These have pictures, or they have plain. I'm going to use the plain side on this because I'm going to arrange them a little differently than what they look like on there. And I am putting dimensionals on here. I'm not even going to use very much outside adhesive, just for the liner that you just saw is the only thing that I'm using it for. I really like with the decoupage kits to sort of make everything a little bit dimensional. So here we go. Just center that. And what I went ahead and did is I've got the layers for this card, and already ready to go. I've put adhesive on the back of them, and actually the way that this particular card works is that I'm not layering all 3 pieces on top of this, but it is designed to do that. But I'm going to show you another option, so you get just a little bit more coverage on your card for that. And this one is very close to one that's on the on your instruction sheet that comes with it. It's very close to this one. I changed the sentiment, and that's about it on it, and the background card, the base card. So again, this is only using what comes in your kit. So, and let's see, so normally how this would go is well, your next layer goes on top, and this one does do that, and I'm lining this up. I'm trying really hard not to like get too far over it, so that you don't have to look at the top of my head. Normally you'd kind of get right over it and try and line it up perfectly. So this one, this piece here, again, there's dimensionals on these already, but this piece here would go here, and you'd have really nice dimension. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it around and put it up in this corner. But first, I want to see where I want this. This is a sentiment I'm going to use, and this one comes with, again, with the kit. And so I want to see where that's going to be, so I'll know where to put this down. And these cards go really fast once you have all the little pieces on them. There you go. Now this, you can peel off the back. It's a sticker. Anything of Anna's that has a white back as opposed to like an ivory background is usually a sticker. And this one is also. But I think I wanted to have a little more dimension than that, so I'm going to go ahead and use some more dimensionals on it. So once again, these cards go together really quickly. It's really fun if you just want to sit down and make a whole mess of cards. You have everything you need in those kits. So there you go, that's the first one. And then you just open it and there's it. Okay, so the next card is going to be something a little bit different. I am using one of the die sets, one of the Anna Griffin die sets. So this kit comes with some really lovely foil pieces in order to be able to do this with. So I went ahead and I pre-die cut this out of the matching foil that comes with it. This set this die is from the crosscut and embossed die set, and I love the detail in it. It's so pretty. So anyway, and I love that it comes with with the extra foil pieces in there, because you could also just emboss it and use it as a background as well. So I didn't want to cover up all this work, but I did want to get a different color on the background, so I'm going to add this to the back. And again, we're going to do that with dimensionals here. You can just, stick it flat down onto your card base. That is not a problem here, but I do like the way it looks when I have more dimension in these pieces, so I tend to do this. And I do want the flowers facing up, because when I put this on top, it will, you'll barely see them, but when I add the other flowers on top of this further, well, you'll see, it really, I think it really looks nice. So now on the back of this, I'm going to, let's see, I think I can use these still. I should have done this ahead of time, but that's okay. If you can find like strategic places to put these so that they don't show through the front, that's always, that's always a plus. Sometimes I'll like trim these little pads in order to fit some of these pieces, but I think we're doing okay. I wonder if I can fit one dead center. Ooh, look, I think it does. Let's see. No, it looks good. Excellent. So I'll just peel off the backs on those and put that on here. Again, any die set you have, this just happens to be one that I have, but you can use any of your nice large dies. Those pieces that come with the card kit, the gold pieces that come with the card kit, are actually the size of the whole card front, so they're 5 by 7, so they're a nice size. Just try and center that, and then I will use the flowers that go with this set. And I've already, since I showed you how on the last card how to layer them, this one I've already layered just so that it won't take so long. You don't have to watch me do that over and over again. There we go. So I'm going to put some dimensionals on here. I really love Anna's flowers. She just really does know how to do them beautifully. I really wish I could grow flowers here. I don't do well. I mean, we do. That's not entirely true. I do have, I mean, and I live in South Texas, and so we can, there are some that we do well, but not many. let's see, so this is going to go in here. Okay, so I wanted to see exactly how low or how high. I didn't want to put it too high because I kind of like this little back part of the background right here. And again, these sentiments are stickers, but I will be adding dimensionals to it instead. You do get a whole sheet of these, so you get lots. I think I still have some from my original Blooming Decoupage card kit, the original one with this here that this is the auto ship for. Thinking of you. Now bows, I usually put those on with a liquid adhesive, just because I don't think they stay on real well with just a regular. So I did put a little bit of glue on there, and then I will usually kind of push that on, and then I just set it aside for a while to dry. But yeah, there's your second card, and you can see how much how pretty that die is behind there. So next card number 3, I'm using a few more of the of my Anna Griffin that I have, of my Anna Griffin stash, as it were. I am still using the card base. This is the layer I'm going to use, and this is the decoupage piece. Again, it's already put together, since I already showed you how to do that. But I am adding, oh, and this is the sentiment, and all of this came from, just comes straight out of your kit. This piece, again, it had a piece of the gold that that's included with the kit, and I cut it out. Is also from the crosscut embossing die set. And I added this piece, which is a piece from my Lovely Layers set. And let's see, I think I have it here. It comes like this. And it has, oh, so many 5x7 layers. Like, just so many. But yeah, I really kind of liked it because it had the black polka dot. I liked that it had this, this black. And then I got this little butterfly that I think is so sweet. And that came from my flip card embellishments. And I love my flip cards. I do them all the time. But this particular one has so many little things that I love to add to my cards. So there's just a mess. And I clearly have used it. It's well loved. I use it really often. So again, just kind of, if you have an Anna Griffin stash, this is not your, your very first kit, or you've got a few things and you're like, whoa, what am I going to do with these, or what should I do with these? This is how I do add them to some of my card kits, just to sort of make them go even further, and just add more, because when it's Anna Griffin, more is awesome. There are very few things I can say that for, like that more is actually better, but Anna Griffin, just more, just keep adding. So again, we're just going to come down to these dimensionals. Next time I'll try and remember to put all the dimensionals on the backs before I start, but I did some of them. But you'll see, these cards just go together really quickly, because everything just sort of goes. I mean, there's very little you can do wrong with these. And then again, like I said, also the lovely thing about all of Anna Griffin's designs is they seem, and I can find things, and they always seem to be able to go back to other things. Well, I don't know if that makes sense, but so, that background, just for reference, that black Lovely Layers background, I believe is 4x6, because these are these layers that come with the kit are 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. So yeah, so the background is 6x4. it's a little bit off here, so I'm gonna just fix that, because if I don't, I will lose my mind. Anybody else have that problem? I think part of it is that I don't want to stand too far over it, because I don't want it to, again, because you don't really need to see the top of my head to complete this card. So, yeah, he goes on here. And I am normally really guilty of using way too many dimensionals. That's not too many, actually. That's pretty good. I'm trying to be careful because I have a habit of putting like 12 of them on the back, and then I'm sitting there for half an hour trying to get the backs off of them, but not today. I'm working that out. Okay. I'm trying to decide which way I want this. And it also comes with some stickers, gold stickers you could also use in the background. I had a little piece that I had cut off of something else of this gold, and when I ran it through and made this, I thought, oh, it's so pretty. So if I don't use it quickly, it'll get lost in my stash. So I thought it looked pretty on here. Oops. Now, just fair warning, you will have little gold, these little squares, if you can see them everywhere. And my hands are really dry, so they stick to me. So you'll see me every once in a while just kind of doing this and trying to get them all off, because they're driving me crazy. So let's see, do I want this on top? No, I think if I remember correctly, I'm put this on the bottom. Let's see. I did have a plan. I just took it all apart and I forgot the plan. So, but it did go something like this. Yes, I believe that's it. And this one I think I will stick flat down because it'll fit underneath those hydrangeas really nicely. So there we go. Almost got it. So there you go. Okay, and then I want this lovely little butterfly right in this general area. I think he only needs one little dimensional there. So we will just put that there. There we go. So that's your third card. Oops, dropped it. So that's your third card. Let me get the other two. I have to be really careful with the one I put glue on, right? So there's Thinking of You and Sunny Birthday Wishes. Oops. Okay. So if you guys have any questions or you want to see any more of these cards, let me know. But also, I will be trying other products and posting videos on those. If you like what you see, follow me and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in today. Bye.